audience. This thing always seems to move around. I could play around with this lighting. I don't know. Oh, that's a little too low. Oh crap, I don't want to break it. This is fun for the beginning of a video, which I just did another video. We're going to go with this one. A little bit different lighting. What I'm seeing is completely different. It is just this weird rainbow alien spaceship crap. So just building up, just building up, just building up in audience. Building up. And catching my paper towel before it hits the ground. I bump the colors, now it's green, now it's blue. Now it's yellow, like green, now it's purple. Now it's blue, now it's red. Now it's green, now it's blue. Now it's green, now it's purple. Okay, enough. There we go. We'll stick to this one. So I'm doing, here's a piece of it. It is, every day is a long day. It's my lunch. It's really good. Stromboli. With cheese, feta cheese, and spinach. Feta cheese and spinach goes together like a beautiful couple and they're here we go. Now it's green, now it's purple. Alright. Enough. Core power for those who need to work out in the gym. 42 grams of protein. Complete protein. 42 grams of complete protein. Core power. In no shape or form was I paid or promoted or influenced to promote core power. But if you want core power your life. It's good. So anyway, I'm actually losing people. Come back, yellow Fatalii. We're gonna eat it. That looks good. I'm gonna eat half of it. Sweet Caroline. Peppers always feel divine. All right, I don't want to lose people. I'm going to eat it in here. Not really a great review. You're supposed to eat it not doing that, but it's more of hanging out. The last bunch of yellow Fataliis that came in, not saving seats. It's pure promotions only. I'm sending out about 50 yellow Fataliis in tomorrow's mail to reviewers. Okay, here we go. It's hot. Ooh. Wow. I don't even know what that is. I've been to anywhere. What is Sionia. I didn't watch the Steelers. Was it a beauty mark or spinach? Oh. No. Sauna. Hey. You know Juka? Are you Juka? Oh man, I wish you were. Juka's a friend of mine. Good dude in Finland. Anyway, popular guy. Wow. I didn't expect that. It hit me harder than I expected. Woo, that was good. And I only ate half. I'm throwing the other half out. Did I even put it back? The bag fell. That's nice. Oh, like I said. Once again, core power. Power, core. All right, so I just wanted to do a quick review. Also, I never made an official video on it, but ow, wow, ears just popped. My tolerance is really low. I'm glad I'm doing this. It's a good way to relax. It forces you to relax. Oh, man. My tears are coming out painful. Could be from the fumes of de-seeding all day. Back of throat burn. Nice, sweet. There's some floralness. There's some floralness on a Fatalii. They're on the website. They've been on the website. Oh, man. That one's rough. It's not a super hot. That's the weird thing. It's not a super hot, but it's up there. Oh, back of throat burn. Wow. Well, this has been fun. Anyway, I figure I'd get a couple videos in. JP Piranha and Caramel Prerecorded will not be released on time. I'm sorry. Production on the Caramel Prerecorded is good. I've been working on that for 3 years for shapes, for better shapes. I'm probably going to go another year. And then JP Piranha might go another year too. Yeah, to me, thank you. Dizzy Dragon, you watch all my videos. Thank you. Thank you for watching all my videos. What do you do for a living, Dizzy? Besides Jake at State Farm. And I swear I'm not going to do this every video. I don't want to get on your nerves, but probably too late. Oh man. Oh, that was delicious. Was it worth it? It was. I hate the back of the throat burn. It feels like inhaling like a cigarette ash or something. So, agriculture engineering. Really? You seem to be very knowledgeable about peppers. Can you tell me more about yourself? Now, Dizzy Dragon, you are now being interviewed. Agriculture engineering. Could you Tell us more about your job, how long you've been doing it, a brief description. So go ahead. Dizzy Dragon replies, I am the overlord of peppers. All right. So, are you on Facebook? And are you on my friends list? On mortality. Okay. That's definitely cool. Okay. You should be. Look me up, Jim Morrow. Okay. Well, this has been fun. I do appreciate you watching this channel. Dizzy Dragon. If you could change one thing about this channel, what would you change? Without saying pronunciation. That's something I got to work on. One thing you would change about this channel. Because there's always room for improvement. I'm open-minded. We could interview other people here. Okay, more data explanation about the variety. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and give you a thumbs up on that. Okay. Yeah. Some of my pre-record videos, I get more into it. Okay. I appreciate that, and I thank you on that, and I agree on that. You guys mean a lot to me. Without all of you or customers, I would still be welding. Thank you. I do get into the origin. Some of my videos pre-recorded, I started getting into the maps, showing like on the map, the origin. There's more what I can do. So breaking it down a little bit on that aspect. I've been in business since 2016. Didn't really take off till 2018. Broke even 2018, then put myself back into the hole. I'm always, oh, that reminds you, I got to get back to work. But as time goes by, for the varieties that I keep on my website, I feel, it's not that I feel, I'm trying to escape that word. Okay, I'm going to use that word. I feel the obligation to give better descriptions, to do more research. You know, the process that I'm going through, that's why I showed the last video, and that's just a smidgen. Just a smidgen. But I'm trying to get stuff on the site. Oh. Yeah. Text message. Text message. How many hybrids do you sell non-stabilized? Well, that's actually a pretty good question. And the answer is any cross is never, ever, ever, ever stable. Never stable, ever. You're always going to get, it's an arm wrestling match between the two parents. Environment, all that other stuff. Now I'm going to break it down for me pointing the finger back at me. And what's the lowest generation? That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, contact me or whatever. We can talk, Dizzy Dragon. We can talk. What state are you in anyway, Dizzy Dragon? Um, so, yeah, I am tired. So I think I am going to take a little bit of a break and go back to de-seeding. My process is just doing a ton of stuff, but I do feel an obligation to give as much information as possible. It's actually very important to me. So I'm 100% open ears. Yeah, that's another thing. You know what? My day, 60-70% people are messaging me. Look what I got. Look what I got. I got it from your seeds. Look what I got. Those are cool things, but it takes me away from focusing on the main parts. I estimated 1,500 people a day are contacting me. 1,500 people. And I remember some people are like, there's no way. There's no way. Yeah, there's way. Think about it. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I'm on TikTok. What else am I on? Reddit, which I don't do anything with Reddit, but I get those people too. I get the people from Google. I get the people from GoDaddy Go. Yeah, I ping my name all over the place. So, and it's just time restraints. I'm now taking care of my mom here. If she wants to do a pepper review, that'd be great. She's not into peppers, all that other stuff. The problem is that the info that seed sellers give is wrong. Then that area will inherit it. I agree. I agree. Yeah, and with all due respect, there's a couple little tidbits here and there, and I've gone back. I do. I'm typing. I'm on the phone. I'm texting. I'm getting pulled off the job constantly. I'm typing capsaicin annuum, and all of a sudden it comes up chinins because when it pops up for autofill, boom, it's there. Like purple UFO. How many times am I going to apologize to that? It's a capsaicin annuum. And I put chinins, and it originally was chinins based on the flower. And it's if you look on Google, you're gonna find it. And it was from my TikTok days, and I think I'm, and it just, that's not good. I'm not gonna blame anybody else but myself. That's why I need to proofread. And then I go ahead and proof what I was doing. I was typing, and I would type in capsaicin annuum, and then I would hit the next on the title, and then it would change it the second I hit space bar, and I was proofreading it as I was doing it. No joke, not making excuses. These are things I have to look at and examine. And I'm going to be honest, I'm very critical on the pepper community, but it's getting to the point I need to really be critical on myself to better myself. So, yeah. Well, people can tell the species by themselves. Problems are when they are the origin itself. Right. Yeah. And you know what? Dizzy Dragon, I'm right there with you because you know what? I want to know the history. I want to know what something's crossed with. And I'm going to be honest. I feel like when I do this stuff, I feel like a reporter. And I really am a pepper reporter going out trying to get the information to pass to people. I have gotten wrong information from people. And if they give me wrong information, I put it on my site. Who's responsible? I am. I could say, well, that guy told me that, or this guy told me that. Well, you know what? Finger goes back to this guy. They didn't put that on the website. I put it on. And then it goes, why didn't I spend more time? Why didn't I double check, fact check their stuff? And you know what? I need to. So, that being said, let's start breaking it down. Why didn't I? Why didn't I do this? Why didn't I do that? I would like to, ideally, for my company, spend more time on research, like interviewing. and getting some of those people on this show for them to actually say the words. I could quote it and put that description, their quotes from the words of their mouth, from the script of this show, on to the website. And I think that would be very beneficial for everybody. There's a problem with that. I'm a one-man army. Okay, problem. What's the solution? Hire people. If I hire 1 or 2 people, I can start doing more of this. Do you know what everybody wants? 15, 20 bucks an hour. And to loaf off. So now I'm stuck on time restraints, and I'm doing this for a living. And that's where it comes into a problem. That's where it becomes. Now, is it a problem? Not really, but it's still a problem because I make it a problem in my own mind. I want to better myself. Okay? So, I start looking at things. I start micromanaging. How do I spend my time? How do I do this? How do I do that? I have to push my company so much on sales. So much on sales. The more people selling, the more it takes away from my company, the harder I have to work, the more videos I have to do. Right now, you know, and I'm going to go back to the fun thing. I call this the fun thing. In college, and I know people, the audience member, ooh, and I'm right there with you, go, ooh, I was an English major. Ooh, are you freaking kidding me? What, were you drunk in class, Pickles? I went to college. I wanted to play hockey. I'm going to be honest. My English, I'm lucky I could speak some English, you know. And here I was an English major. I ended up becoming a psychology major. But, you know, people want to challenge me and stuff like that. And there's nothing wrong with the challenge. Just how much time do I really have? People coming in, selling seeds, non-isolated. They don't form the company. They don't buy a regular website. And there's 100,000, 100 million people doing that. So I have discovered if I take my time away and start doing this and this and this helps my company. And no joke, I'm rising, my friends. I am rising. I am rising out of the fire of just belittlement and struggling and to break even. And these videos help my sales. So, but during the winter months, usually after I put the stuff on the website, I'll go back up and brush up on it. Usually around December, January. So, like I said, as varieties stay up there and everything else. I had a couple people in the pepper community that were like, are you freaking kidding me? Awesome. Like, really awesome. People came up to me and said, listen, I'm a writer, all this, I'm going to help you for free. Do you know what I said? I'll give you 10 minutes. Most people would be like, what the hell's wrong with you? Take their advice. Let them do it for free. And I'm like, I don't have time to have this conversation. I got 30, 40, 70 orders in a day. That's the problem with small companies. You get so, you know, the ground level is, you know, first year grower, all this stuff. Then you form a company, you're up here. You know, most sellers are about here. I'm up here. No, this is the top. Let's do the chart. This is like Burpee. And I'm probably the Burpee company. Then you have the 50-acre, 100-acre farms here. And then you have the other companies. They're probably like 5, 10 acres. I got a half acre. So I'm really on the four. I'm just really pulling this out my butt just for fun. But I'm probably the 40%, 35, 40% of a seed vendor in sales and just being noticed and everything. Which puts me in the middle of, can I afford a bunch of workers or not? And that's the threshold. So I'm cutting corners, all that other stuff. I don't mind hiring somebody to sit here and sort seeds. I have asked my friends. My friends make better money than me. They're all millionaires or six figures. No joke. No joke. Most of my friends are six figures here in Pittsburgh. The other people want to do work at sandwich shops like Jersey Mike's and or the library or other stuff or weld and just an easy weld job or something like that for $20 an hour or $30 an hour. And then I'm like, how much would you pay me? I'm like, $12. And they're like, no. Look what gas has done. Look at inflation. I'm like, so, hey, will I get there? Yes, I will get there. I will have a team. And by the way, in the past 6 months, I've tried with 3 people to have them here at the facility, residential commercial, to do reviews with me. All 3 people failed. And it's not an easy job to doing all this. So I wanted to break it down, all this other stuff. As I think about this, I think it is important. This week is just, my schedule is beyond abnormal. Last week was beyond abnormal. The last 2 months have been beyond abnormal. Better descriptions, that is going to happen. That's going to happen. And in fact, even during the winter months, I'll have some of the powders and I'll do that. And then that's probably when I'll get more into, I'll go back into the maps, show you where it is, where it's spread, you know, how it came about to America, if it's a land race or a heirloom and stuff like that. I got all kinds of ideas. Time is everything. But with every problem, there's a solution. What is the solution? Multiple solutions. 1, hire people. 2, the ultimate override on the freaking mechanisms of any machinery, of human capacity. Coffee. Drink more coffee, get more work done. Time management. People could say, well, don't do a 30-minute video. I got enhanced sales. YouTube pays me too. It's expensive to do what I'm doing. The higher the market is flooded, the more I got to do videos, the more I got to do this, the more I got to do that. Also, but the better descriptions with keywords, better analytics. So, why don't I make a note, do a little motivational thing. Yeah, it ran off. I haven't even read too much. I'm going to read more. You know, and I'm going to touch upon a subject, another subject I haven't brought up, similar. Okay, I've gone through forums 2015 to know stuff. It's hilarious. Okay, getting the information from the developer itself. Yeah, I do that. And I'm not mentioning names. I'm not going to mention names. I have interviewed some of the people that have given me stuff and their information was off, and then somebody else interviewed them and their information was different from it, because they're thinking, when did I make this cross? I didn't release it until, and then Pickles is the first one selling it. So that should tell you something, because there's like maybe 10 types, 15 types. I was the first seed seller to sell it. And then they're like, they tell the wrong year, or they'll be like more description because they're, you know, of it. They tell that person, then me, and then they start comparing this description to that description. They're like, Pickles, what the hell, man? Why didn't you list this on there? I wasn't told that. If I'm not told it, there's only so much I can do. Now, I mean, I could break it down further, and then people kind of try to make me look bad online. You know what? You want to know the truth? That popularizes my name and brings it up higher. So I end up making more sales. So I get bad, but in a sense, hey, I'm one person. And here's something else, because I'm always under the microscope. You know, okay. I had a question. I think I just answered my question. Why am I criticized and why am I held at a higher standard? Because people catch on and they know I hold myself at a higher standard. And I try to give that or a projection of a higher standard. So they're like, if he's going to go that route, we're going to quiz him. We're going to push him. And but nobody, freaking nobody, and I mean nobody, is actually looking at the small vendor who doesn't put a description, doesn't put pictures on their seed packs, you know, doesn't tell you anything. Do you know, and this is true, this is another thing, but this doesn't get me off the hook. I'm pointing not at you, or you, or you, or you. I'm pointing at myself. This doesn't get me off the hook. And I don't want to get off the hook. Because I enjoy doing all this other stuff, but I do need to get back to work soon. All right, I'm going to be distributing my Smoky TOP hybrid in the future. Okay, I don't know what that is, but that's cool. Let me look some of the other comments. Okay, something about gardening asks, how many varieties do you have in stock? I think that's a good question. I like questions. I think 200 and, is it 200 some? I can't even remember. Is it 157, 200, 257? I don't know. By the end of this year, I projected 500 varieties. That means I'm behind schedule. That means I need to shut up, work on descriptions, and get going. Pickles, shut the F up and get back to work. All right, who put this damn microphone here? Because I'm just getting in trouble with it. All right, I've blabbed on enough. Any final questions? All right, I appreciate everybody. It takes years to even get where I'm at. And I am the most criticized company out there. Well, no, that's not true. I think Pepper Joe's is. Maybe get back to rest. Do you really think I have time? Oh, hey. Just got a message. No joke. And the message reads, somebody should inform him. It was from a past conversation. I'm not going to get it. Somebody was just screwing up, selling the wrong stuff, all this other stuff, and selling trademark stuff. And it has nothing to do with me. And they just said in a polite way, somebody should actually just go up to him and say, hey, listen, we don't want to see you in trouble. This is a community. Let's help each other out. I'm not going to, I can't respond to that guy right now. Metal. Didn't mean to do that, but metal. Yeah, I've actually, the individual we're talking about for the trademark stuff was told and he doesn't care. So I stop, I get out. So anyway, right, I sleep 4 hours a night, 4 to 8 hours a night. Trademark stuff, what? Chocolate Champion. The subject was Chocolate Champion. Trademarked from Craig down in California. People are starting to sell the seeds again on that. I have nothing to do with that. Me getting involved, basically, pepper police, hurts my company. It pushes people away. All that other stuff. So yeah, Chocolate Champion from Craig down in California is trademarked. I try to be respectful and I try to do stuff. First time I heard that are you serious? Yeah, I can't remember I have his personal cell phone number. The Crazy Hab? No. Not a Crazy Hab. He was going for the world's hottest with it. Yes. Yes. Gentlemen. Yes. Yeah, he's an interesting guy to talk to. Um, and I do say, really? I think he told me it was a Maruga. Yeah, you're right. It's not a cross. The Chocolate Champion is not a cross. It is trademarked. But, it's like back in high school and stuff. I used to go, yeah, it's a Maruga. It's you can seed select. I mean, I'm not going to break that down, too much. I really appreciate you, Dizzy Dragon. It is a habanero chocolate. How could that be like the world's hottest? Asking you. That's what he's claiming. I'm not sure if he got tested or not. But maybe it's hype. Maybe it's hype. Got it trademarked. But yeah, it's like people are not doing their research on that. But it gets to the point. It starts becoming my fault if I. No, it is. It's my fault because I cause problems and drama by bringing these things up to individuals. Why does it cause drama? Yeah. Um, all right. Another subject, and it comes to my mind. He does show data. He does. Another subject, I need to talk to a couple people. I'd like to do it today. Actually, I need to make a couple phone calls here soon. One of the things I need to do is start having guests on my show. I don't want this show just about me. I want it to be more educational. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. It's to promote my company as much as possible. But we can benefit from one another. That's why to have Dizzy Dragon on the show. 3 decades, yeah. You are correct. I respect your knowledge. I respect Jake's knowledge from State Farm. Dizzy Dragon wearing khakis today. You know I'm goofy. You know what the show's about. All right, so once again, looking at me, I need to shut up and go back to work. Maybe if I cut the show 10 minutes shorter, I could have done all that stuff. Yeah, I do want to. I have to set it up with StreamYard or all that other stuff. And I'm not sure if I could do that with the phone. Can you do that with the phone? I don't know. There's some computer people. He's like, I'm not from State Farm. I'm not from State Farm. Which Jake? The dead Jake or the alive Jake? Which one are you? Sorry. Also, Primo Nation, I've tried the demos. I still have the bottles from my friend Troy Primo. Check out Troy Primo. He is the creator of the Sun Pop Primo, Big Mustard Mama, Big Black Mama, and of course he has the unreleased Louisiana Creeper. I have some of that powder still that he sent me. He sent me 3 of those vials. He sends a lot of demo stuff to me. Okay. Had a bad experience before, but yeah, we can do it. Okay. What's your bad experience? Louisiana Creeper. Yes, the Louisiana Creeper. Oh man. I know he had Troy had a challenge locally, and he watches seeds. Okay, so Dizzy Dragon says there's a secret thing that isn't the creeper. I'm not sure what you mean. Can you elaborate? Also, can somebody get me a drink here? Oh, I also need to get back to orders. I need to do orders. What time is it? Time management, like I said, 4:34. Okay. Dizzy Dragon says, I know the cross for Pepper X, but it doesn't matter. Okay. All right. Anyway, regardless, I'm going to get going. Is there any last final thoughts? The way it was made, it's basically impossible to recreate. Okay. Well, I'm listening. I can stay here for a minute or two. The way you say impossible, the tone in your voice. I don't like the tone. That's only words. Impossible to recreate. That makes me think. For example, like the banana tree and stuff like that. You got to clone it. Bananas used to have seeds in them now. Various other things. There is a. I'm not going to get too much into this. Yes, I did smile for a very specific reason. I was very honored a few months ago. Corporation contacting me about a variety. They wanted to see if I could grow it. Major corporation, one of the largest in the effing world. But I said, it's an F1. You can't repeat it. It was an F1 type of pepper. I did research. I didn't even know about it. I'm like, I'll do the best I can. And it wasn't. I wanted to be honest. I'm like, I'm not going to freaking get seeds of those, and then it might not grow true. And then to make sure I sell isolated seeds to this corporation. And I'm like, I'm not risking it. I'm going to be straight up honest. So that's something that could be like that. I know dark stuff. I can't explain further, but I'm not making it up. I know what it is like, not attention seeking. Hate to change the subject, but is keeping seeds in the fridge the best to preserve them? John Morrow, I will answer your questions because we have the same last name. Yes and no. If you keep it at a proper temperature and all that, if you lose your power supply, you should have a generator to back that up. Ultimately, to keep it at an ideal temperature, yes. Cold, dark place. I feel a refrigerator's not perfect because there's condensation. Sometimes people put meals in there, they're slightly warm. It could create moisture in there. You have a certain amount of moisture within your fridge based on the items. If you have a child that opens it up, now you're creating heat and cold, condensation. If you have the proper, if that's all you're doing for a fridge and you have a backup generator for an ideal situation, I'd say sure. Okay. I would like to speak with you sometime, Dizzy Dragon, in depth. Contact me sometime. But anyway, I do have to go. Isolated Seeds, jppepperseeds.com. If you're a knowledgeable person, perhaps I could pick your brain and I could better myself if I have time. All right, Isolated Seeds,